What's good everyone, SCRUBRIT here, bringing you another episode of my Banlist Freedom series. The really bad cards we're going to be discussing today are Pot of Greed and Grateful Charity. As you can see, my Pot of Greed is slightly damaged, but that's because my idiot friend SCRUBRIT decided to put it in a sleeve. I don't know why he would put it in a sleeve. Confirmation that your cards get damaged by putting them in sleeves. No wonder I went up against all them players at that YCS. All of them were playing sleeves, I wasn't playing sleeves. Guess what happened? I won. Obviously I would win. I had sleeves. I didn't have sleeves and they did. So the sleeves obviously determine your wins at YCSs as well. So that's why you should definitely not play sleeves. So with Pot of Greed and Grateful Charity, these cards have been banned for a while now. I don't know what crack Konami was smoking when they decided to ban these cards, but it's Konami. They keep really bad cards like Grateful Charity and Necros of Bryonic on the Forbidden and Limited list, and then they decide to keep really broken cards like Kuribo at free. Anybody who plays Kuribo against me, I swear I will punch you in the face, because I'm only allowed to play Kuribo. Kuribo is my ace monster. A duelist who copies another duelist deck or copies a card in another duelist deck is not a duelist at all. I read that I saw that in the anime one, so it has to be right. So let's just go over these really bad effects. So Grateful Charity first. It says draw 3 cards and discard 2. Why on earth would you want to do that? Why on earth would you want to do that? That is horrible. Draw power as a whole is horrible. That's why you want to play cards like Pot of Generosity. But let me show you why Graceful Charity is horrible. So imagine you have 3 cards in your hand. So 3 Kuribo plus Graceful Charity. So you activate Graceful Charity, draw 3 cards, then discard 2. Oh wait, look what's happened. You have 4 cards in hand. Before you had 4 cards in hand, you did not plus whatsoever. All you accomplished is you wasted 2 marshmallows, or even worse, in a worst case, you could discard 2 copies of like the Egyptian god cards, or 2 copies of the Egyptian god cards. You could end up discarding them. Imagine what a waste. Egyptian god cards, best cards in the game. Apart from Kuribo, Kuribo's almighty. All hail the Kuribo gods. But imagine you discarded the Egyptian god cards, you obviously instantly lost because they're some of your best cards. So Graceful Charity doesn't let you plus and it wastes cards in your deck. Don't play it. Even if come back to free, it wouldn't be play. There's much better cards in this game like Pot of Generosity, as I've mentioned before. Cards like even into Dark World Dealings, that doesn't let you plus, but at least it lets you draw 1 card. This is wasting 2 cards in your deck. Dark World Dealings only wastes 1 card in your deck, so that's not that much of a big deal. Graceful Charity wastes 2, that's why Graceful Charity is much worse than Dark World Dealings. So there's another reason why Graceful Charity is bad, but I'll explain that in a minute after I explain Pot of Greed. So Pot of Greed, it says draw 2 cards. That's not as bad as Graceful Charity. It is technically a +1, but the reason this card is bad is because A, Pot of Desires, B, Pot of Generosity. First of all, Pot of Desires, if you don't know what that does, then you're an absolute scrub, because you should be playing 3 copies of that card in every single one of your decks, even in like decks like Necros and even in decks like Monarchs. Big deal if you have one-offs in your deck. If they get banished, they get banished. Stop crying about your life. So Pot of Greed, it's a +1, but Pot of Desires is much better, because like in Yu-Gi-Oh you're allowed to stack your deck, aren't you? So imagine you have 2 really bad cards in your deck, so like Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon plus Black Luster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning. So you just stack these on the top, because you're allowed to do that. Activate Pot of Desires, banish all these, so bye, and then draw your 2 good cards. That's why Pot of Desires is much better than Pot of Greed. And with Pot of Generosity, another thing with Pot of Generosity is that if you don't know what it does, it shuffles 2 cards from your hand into your deck. Now that is much better than Pot of Greed, because imagine you have 2 useless cards. Oh wait, crap, they have sleeves on them. Sure, it's damaging his cards right now. These aren't even mine, these are Shurt's cards. He plays these really bad deck. Necros, I don't know what the point of the deck was, but they're definitely not even in the top 10. Like, the top 10 contain decks like Ice Barriers and Cloudians and Aliens and all them amazing decks that I just can't beat. Even the almighty Kuribo finds it hard to play against them decks, because Ice Barriers, Cloudians and Aliens are just some of the most broken cards Konami even made. See, that's another problem with Konami. They don't ban like Medium of the Ice Barrier and Great General of the Ice Barrier, whatever you call his name. Seen him so many times pop up on YGO Pro, he beats me every time. They don't ban cards like that, but then they keep really bad cards like Necros of Bryonic Limited and bad cards like Necros of Sleeve. Really sorry about that. Shurt's damaging his cards. I gotta tell him. Necros of Unicorn, Necros Bryonic, they're limited. So what's the point, Konami? You're idiot. So obviously, like I've been explaining, Generosity shuffles 2 back. So you have these 2 bad cards in your deck. So like here, these 2 bad cards, these two. I see people do this on deck profiles. They obviously doing something right, because this is clearly protecting your cards. clearly protecting cards. Like they just want a YCS with their cards, and obviously they want to keep them in a good condition. So they just keep on doing this, and then it's just going to stay in good condition. So with Pot of Generosity, you shuffle 2 cards back into your deck. So these two, they're useless cards anyways. You put them back in your deck. Now you don't have to be angry because your hand doesn't contain bad cards anymore. So that's obviously why you want to play Pot of Generosity over Pot of Greed. And then the final thing is about Pot of Greed and Graceful Charity. This is the problem. So Pot of Greed first, because we did Graceful Charity first last time. Pot of Greed, imagine you have 1 card left in your deck, which happens all the time, especially when you're playing cards like Pot of Desires. You want to activate, ideally, you want to activate 3 copies of Pot of Desires in the same turn. Even if you're playing a 40 card deck, obviously if you're playing a 40 card deck, you're a scrub anyways, and you have the intellect of a monkey. But if you're playing a 60 card deck, then you're closer to my level of Yu-Gi-Oh, but you're still nowhere near me. You must be a scrub. If you're not playing Karibo in your 60 card deck, I don't know what you're doing. People play 1 copy of Maxi in a 60 card deck. I play 3 Karibo. At least I'm consistent. You guys are idiots. So Pot of Greed, you have 1 card left in your deck. You try to draw 2. Oh wait, you only have 1 card left, so you can't draw 2, so you can't activate Pot of Greed. So Pot of Greed is a brick. Pot of Greed is a brick convert, and it makes me really angry that people would even consider playing this card, because it can be a brick. Imagine 1 card left in your deck. It happens all the time. Same concept with Graceful Charity. You have 2 or even 1 card left in your deck. You activate it, you try to draw 3 cards. Oh wait, you can't draw 3 cards because you don't have 3, you either have 2 or 1. That's why Graceful Charity is even worse again than Pot of Greed, because it can come up in 2 different situations if you have 1 card in your deck or 2 cards in your deck. So both these cards are horrible. They definitely deserve to come off the ban list. And one more thing I want to show you is my sneak preview. Come on, exciting innit? Exciting, come on. This is my deck for Nationals. I'm currently in the process of building it. So we've obviously got like our Karibos. There we go, Karibos. We definitely have to play them. Definitely our Scapegoat, Curry Bandit's a decent card. Definitely not these cards, they're in sleeves obviously. If they're in sleeves, you know I'm not going to play them. And then like these Silent Magician, especially Silent Magician level 8, it says cannot be normal summoned or set, but we're allowed to do that because we're the best. Diffusion Wave Motion, imagine your opponent has 5 monsters, you used it in the anime to beat Kaiba. Kaiba's a complete scrub, so obviously with Diffusion Wave Motion you can destroy 5 monsters. It's proper broken. So if you guys want to see my deck profile after I built this for my Nationals deck, then please request it, and I'll be at all them Nationals, so don't even bother showing up because I'm the best. So thanks for watching. Actually, not thanks for watching. You guys are scrubs. Go back to doing what you scrubs normally do, playing your bad decks like True Draco, playing bad cards like Masterpiece. Carry on doing that stuff. Just watch my videos. I'm not saying thanks for watching. You guys don't deserve a thanks. So see ya. You don't even get your PC, if that's what shirt says. I ain't saying that.